Hey, what's up, YouTubers? This is Core coming back with another fucking video. Actually, this video, I just finished eating my lunch. What the fuck, my lunch? What the fuck did I just say? My dinner. And I'm pretty drunk right now, but I have a good story. I always have good stories. That's one thing about me. If you check my Facebook page, honestly, I don't want to give it out because my Facebook page actually is quite popular because I actually have two Facebook accounts. I think I'm gonna make a third one for YouTube because people have no idea how famous I am in Japan, especially in the Kobe and Osaka scene. Because you can't see my face, and that's why I have my face on all my videos. But like I said before in my other videos, I was a wrestler for 25 years, from junior high school until now. Do the math. Well, how old is this fucking guy? Do it. I do the fucking math. I probably look younger than like half the fucking people here in Japan. And two, I diet. The only thing I do that's not right now is I fucking drink. And back in California, I drink once a week, and I drink like maybe half bottle of wine on a Friday or Saturday night, and that's it. But you can hear this shit. Let's listen. Ready? Yeah, buddy. My fucking drink, bro. And it says, "Give me a flake, man." This guy. I'm actually watching this video. I saw one of his old videos about some foreign guy stopping this Japanese guy for beating this girl's ass, probably boyfriend and girlfriend, and the girl got angry. But at the time, I don't think he understood because I have a lot of friends. I can say it now because you guys can see my fucking face, and that's why I hide my face on this YouTube channel. I have 3 YouTube channels, and it's my third one, and the thing is, you have some Yakuza guys and some Yakuza girls. They don't like. I guarantee at the time he had no idea that, dude, you have Yakuza people, especially in Kobe. Kobe is a big Yakuza area, and you have some guys. I've met so many guys. I cannot put their. I'm sorry. I apologize. I cannot put their pictures here on YouTube. But if you just call the club, it's called Curve in San Nomiya. You call Pier in Osaka. You call Sam and Dave's in Osaka. You call Ao in Osaka. You call all these bars in Osaka and Kobe, Second Chance, all these clubs. They know who the fuck I am because they know, like, I was a professional wrestler, like not fucking WWF. I wrestled professionally. I didn't take it to the extreme, not to the Olympics, but I was a professional wrestler. And I got so many fights here. It's not. But his video here, I'm not dissing his video because it actually is true. Don't come to Japan if you're just kind of gaijin. Don't come to Japan. I haven't finished watching. You can actually see I watched 3 minutes and 34 seconds of this video. If you're this kind of gaijin, don't fucking come to Japan. Don't watch porn videos. All men watch porn. If your friend tells you he doesn't watch porn, he fucking watch it. No matter what, he's gonna fucking bullshit to you. I don't watch porn. I have a girlfriend. I have a girlfriend too. Everyone has a girlfriend. Everyone has girlfriends. And if you watch Japanese porn, you can see in the comments, "Oh, I really want to go to Japan." You watch Japanese porn. "Oh, I fucking really want to go to Japan, man. I want to fuck some Japanese girl." Don't think about Japanese girls. Not that easy. You come here, you're gonna make all the foreign guys look bad. You come here only for sex. I first came with my girlfriend, who I met in California. I lived in Irvine, California. I don't know how many of you guys can afford that shit, but I lived in Irvine, California. I met my girlfriend there, and I took her to like all the best places, best restaurants and shit. I met her, a Japanese girl, and we came here together. And she had to go back to California because her student visa was gonna expire. And luckily, my brother helped her out, and she got remarried and stuff. Anyways, that story's over. But anyways, yeah, don't come here if you just want pussy. Don't come here, because if you come here and I hear you say that, I might fucking get you kicked out of wherever you are. Like, if I see you, "Oh, I'm looking for pussy." No, if you're looking for pussy, go back to your own fucking country first. Because most of the guys who say that are fucking young and probably never had sex before. That's the most important thing. Don't come to this fucking country looking for sex. I didn't come here looking for sex. I came here looking for friends, and I had a serious girlfriend at the time. At that time, we had been together for 6 years. I met her in California. I met her in Japan. And I met her in California. We came here together. Beautiful girl. And she had to go back because her student visa was going to expire. And she wanted me to marry her. I didn't do it. So if even before that, I think, like I said, I haven't watched the full video. Understand the Japanese culture first. Understand Japanese. I watch Japanese movies. Like, I've been watching Japanese movies since I was 17 years old. You do the math, and now I'm not gonna say my age, but I guarantee I'm like half a decade younger than most of you motherfuckers on YouTube. And because I've been exercising for fucking ever since I was in junior high school. I look young as fuck. Everyone thinks I'm like 20 years old, 21 years old, but I'm actually a lot older than that. And two, before you come here, understand the culture. You know, when I lived in Irvine, California, I ordered. It's called NHK. That's a television station here. One of the main television programs. And if you're actually living in Japan, you don't pay that shit. You know what they're gonna do? And I think this guy's gonna agree. They're gonna come knock on your door, and you're gonna pay that shit. They're gonna try to make you pay like 100, almost 200 bucks wherever you live. It varies, but they're gonna make you pay that shit because if you watch it, it's like like CNN. Sorry, not CNN. It's like ABC and what's the channels back home in California? NBC, Fox, and stuff. They know, the government knows you watch that shit, so they're gonna make you pay. And so, just prepare for that. And two, be prepared to be looked at. If you're like the guy who can't, like, cause you know I grew up in, like, for a 6 year period, I grew up with one of my best cousins. Even to this day, my best fucking cousin. We fought, we had good times together, we met girls together, and he's still my best cousin to this day. And back in the 90s, and you know, I came here and people were staring at me. It's not only because, you know, I grew up in this area. Even some of my English friends here and Australian and Canadian friends, they can't accept the fact that people stare at us here. But it's like, you kind of get used to it. It's like, just wave, you know. That's one thing I learned. If people are staring at you, just wave or nod, and they'll nod back. And it's like, because you don't know why they're staring at you. I say this in all my fucking videos about Japanese culture. If they're looking at you, just nod. And it's like, if they don't do anything, then don't stare at the guy, because maybe he's just a fucking complete lunatic. And you don't want to get into like the trouble that I've gotten into, or some of my Canadian friends or other foreign guys, because it's, at the end of the day, it's not worth it. But like I said before, Gimme a Flake Man said, don't come to Japan if you're this kind of person, because I've like, again, you can see here, right here, I haven't finished watching the video. I just got home. It's like fucking 1 o'clock in the morning. I was having a good time with my buddies. But don't come here if you're this kind of foreigner, because I guarantee you, before you come here, I give you some advice. Before you come here, watch some Japanese movies. If you want advice, send me an email or send me this, post in my comments. I would tell you some really good movies that my friends, my friends gave me some of their sticks. What do you call them? USB sticks. I drag movies. They watched them, man. That was a good movie. I almost cried. I told you I know the fucking good movies, bro. Like, that's it. I have a lot of dentist friends here, doctor friends. I have all kinds of friends because I know how to play the system, and it's it's not just saying that I'm like some magic fucking magician guy, but I just know you can't just come here and expecting everyone to follow you. Just back up a little bit when you come here. Back up and just understand the scene, you know, and just slowly fucking melt yourself into it like a stick of butter in a pot. Just not a hot pot, a slow pot. Just melt yourself into the country, and soon your name is gonna spread out in the city. The city is a pot, and if you go too strong, it's gonna melt and it's gonna burn up. Just go slowly, like that the lowest fire pot here. And if you can't adapt to these things, you don't belong in this country. But like I said, I knew about Japan back in the 90s. Yeah, I listened to groups like, you probably don't know this, Speed, what else? Who else? Ayumi Hamasaki, Ultra Hikaru. I listened to Lay, Gact. I listened to Luna C. All this music I listened to back in the 90s, like mid 90s. And I respect Japanese music and culture ever since that point. I watched scary movies, and I just knew how Japan. I just had a feeling how Japan was. Like, oh, I think I can kind of adapt to this culture, because my dad. I mean, we had really good houses. Like, look up Irvine in the fucking dictionary, or your encyclopedia or fucking YouTube or whatever. Just look up Irvine, California. It's not a cheap area. My mom was an engineer for Western Digital over in Irvine when it was there, and my dad was an auto mechanic at a really good auto shop. And I learned how to work on cars from him. And you can make like I'll talk about that later in some other video. But anyways, before you come here, understand the fucking cultures. Anyway, my point about my dad and mom being wealthy was that we had to take our shoes off before we go in the house. We had to take our shoes off. If I go in the house, my shoes on, my dad would probably slap the fucking shit out of me. And we just learned, shoes off. And if we do something, when we cook, wash dishes, and it's the same thing here. If you can't understand these rules, then don't come here. That's just like, because I see so many foreigners here. Yeah, like, what the fuck? Don't what the fuck this, nothing. Just because you got your degree, you think you can teach your motherfucker, you're gonna get your fucking ass kicked. And I told some guys that, and if you don't believe me, I have emails, I have proof of everything. I told you, I'm a big foreigner here in Kobe, Japan. If you don't believe me, private message me. I'll show you some private pictures, and I'll show you everything. But I can't, my face is kind of private, because I know so many really important people, and I can't let my face be exposed on this channel, because I have fight videos and luckily my face isn't in there. But anyways, the most important thing is I'm commenting on him. I sent him an email telling him that I'm gonna do this. Is don't come here if you're just gonna gaijin. I came here as a professional wrestler. I quit like back in like 2003. That's how I'm not old, but I quit 2003. And in between that, you know, I got into the Korean martial arts when I was 17 years old because I was into Asian culture. Now I thought I was going to study I thought I was going to study abroad. My mom said no. So I studied Japanese when I was 17 years old and took Korean martial arts and still continued my wrestling throughout high school. And my mom just would not let me go. I was kind of pissed off. And so I just continued to do it. I worked at a grocery store, and at the grocery store, everything I walked across, I was still working at university at the time. I was working like after university, and I walked to the grocery store and point out all these vegetables and shit, and I would say, oh, this is like yasai, toka, no, ice cream toka, like everything, chicken toka, no, sakana toka. I could speak pretty good Japanese, not perfect, but right now I'm pretty tipsy. But and then I learned all that, and I stopped because I worked at Bank of America as an analyst for fucking like 6 years. I was a #1 fucking analyst. And after that, I tried to apply for Merrill Lynch in Tokyo, but I couldn't speak Japanese. I mean, I spoke Japanese, and it's just like all a gimmick. It's just like a pre-screen qualification, and it keeps people away. But keep in mind, like my boss is like he's like the #1 analyst here, like in America, like one of the #1 like top 10. And you won't let no, he can't speak Japanese, but that's all a fucking gimmick. Because I met some guy here in Japan, couldn't speak zero Japanese, but Citibank took him on, and he said that, and he told me on like the application, or what do you call it, the advertisement, they required the applicant to speak Japanese. Japanese was like a 4-year Japanese degree type shit, but he still got the job, and he still can't speak Japanese because he handles like Australian and like other foreign clients. That's bullshit. But anyways, aside from that, that's my background. I have proof of all that too, and that's it. So before you come to Japan, realize what you want to do. I didn't come here to be a teacher, but I'm a teacher, and I don't really like it. And I'm not trying to be some YouTube star right now. I started my own business with a coworker. Hopefully that launches. Has nothing to do with teaching. It's completely different, and like marketing, advertisement type, whatever you want to call it right now. But anyways, you guys take care. Subscribe to my channel. Hopefully in the future I can link some of my videos on my other YouTube channel to this channel, and you're gonna understand that if you decide to move to Japan. That's really important, especially for Japanese students. But you guys take care. I'm gonna actually make another video for someone else, and have a Merry Christmas and a good New Year's. Take care, guys.